When I listened to Kipchumba on Citizen, I was shocked. He essentially told Kenyans that the president doesn't know what he's doing. Essentially, he was telling us there's a small clique of people in the president's office who are running the country. He even suggested that when the president talked about lifestyle audit, this clique had initially given it to Governor Mutua, who had then spoken about it. Then they gave it to the president and he spoke about it. Essentially, they're telling us that the president is not in control. That is a small clique that is running this country. They're telling us the president does not understand what he's doing because essentially one of the other things that Kipchumba said is that the lifestyle audit is not supported by law. In fact, he said he's not going to undergo a lifestyle audit until there's a law in place to support it. This is shocking, especially for me as a Jubilee Member of Parliament, because what we are supposed to be doing at this moment in time is supporting the president in what he's doing. Fighting corruption is something all Kenyans want across the political divide. Today I am watching ODM members of parliament being the ones defending the president's fight against corruption, against Jubilee members of parliament. It is shocking, it is ironical, it is the kind of thing that we really must come back together as Jubilee members of parliament and ask ourselves why we were elected. We were not elected to go and tell Kenyans who they are going to vote for in 2022. We were elected to tell Kenyans to do for Kenyans what they need done within this time. So for me, I stand here and whether I'm alone, I'm going to tell Kenyans that President Uhuru Kenyatta is firmly in control of what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. When he decided to make the Building Bridges project with Raila Odinga, he knew what he's doing. And it's our work to support it because uniting Kenyans is for all of us. When he said he's going to fight against corruption, he knew what he was doing. And he is going to get it done. The fact that some people think it's targeted to them, if you're not corrupt, you have nothing to fear. Absolutely nothing to fear. So people should stop fighting an idea that Kenyans want implemented because they are scared. I had a lot of people saying that they're undermining the deputy, that there are efforts to undermine the deputy president. Let me tell you something. All of us work for the president. Meaning that if you're working for the president, then there's nobody around the president who is going to undermine you. Because our work is to align ourselves to the president's policies and agendas. So if somebody is actually it's not possible to undermine the deputy president if the deputy president is aligned to the president, because essentially you'd be undermining the president. So anybody who is out there saying that the deputy president is being undermined is then admitting that the deputy president is doing something that is going against the president's wishes. Because if I work for the president, for example, my responsibility is to make sure all the systems around the president are aligned to the president. If anything that works around the president is not doing what the president wants, then I will undermine it. But am I undermining that specifically because of the person? No. I'm undermining it because my work is to make sure all our systems are aligned to the president. So if anybody is saying that the deputy president is being undermined, then he's essentially telling us that there's a possibility that there's something the deputy president is doing that goes against what the president wants done. And which is why the people around the president are stopping it from happening. Because if the deputy president was 100% aligned with the president and you tried to undermine him, essentially, you'd be undermining the president.